Hello everyone and welcome back. So today we are going to make falafel. This is a Mediterranean recipe and it's pretty easy and it has a lot of protein. So if you are working on your diet and want to add protein, this is easiest way for that. So let's see how we can make that. So to start your falafel, you are going to need chana, basically soaked chickpeas. So I have soaked them for 8 hours or overnight. So once they are soaked, we are going to blend it. We don't need to boil it here, we just need to blend it. We are going to add roughly around 2 small onions. It's normal regular onion, you can use red or white, whatever you like. And we are going to add a lot of parsley or coriander. It's almost the same thing. I was able to get some parsley, so I'm going to use that. But if you do not have it, coriander does the same work. It adds the same herby flavor to it, so it's absolutely fine. So once you have blended it all together, it should not be very fine. Make sure of that you do not cream it out completely. It should be a bit coarse, like thoda dardara hona chahiye. And then we are going to add the dry ingredients into this because it's more easier to mix it at this stage. So let me walk you through the dry ingredients. You are going to need some flour. It can be besan, it can be maida. Okay, a flour just to give it a binding structure. You are going to add spice with black pepper and chili flakes, some roasted cumin seeds, some coriander powder, salt and lemon. So it's very easy and mostly available with everyone. So now we are going to add them here. So make sure all the dry ingredients are added together and make sure that it mixes really well. That's really important, that you mix your salt and spices well in this batter, so the flavoring is well balanced. And make sure to check the salt and spice level and adjust according to your taste. We can add half lemon juice here. Squeeze half a lemon juice fresh, and if you like it more tart, add more of it. Half is actually just fine. So mix it all together and then you have to freeze it for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. Once your mixture is out of the fridge, we are going to roll it into ball like shape. So generally falafel is deep fried, but we are not going to deep fry it. I'm going to show you another technique which requires less oil compared to the deep frying method. Make sure to grease your palms nicely and then scoop out 1 tablespoon of the batter and roll it. Make sure to roll it tight and firm so that the cutlet or the falafel does not open when you are frying it. And we are going to just flatten it up a bit in the end so that it's much easier to manage and fry. You'll see how I have done it. So as you can see, I have flattened them up a bit and they are ready to fry now. So I'm going to heat up a pan and I'll show you how I'm going to fry them. So instead of deep frying, we are going to shallow fry it. You just need like half a cup of oil here. I'm using sunflower oil, so it does not add any other flavor to the falafels. Make sure the oil is really hot before you add your falafel into it. So once it's hot, you're going to start putting your falafel in it one by one. Put it down really lightly, do not press it too hard. The main thing of getting your falafel absolutely right is that you cook it without moving on the side, on the first side like constantly you have to make sure that it is thoroughly cooked on one side, and then only you have to flip it. It is absolutely important because it will ensure that your falafel does not break or lose its shape. So if it is cooked well from one side, it will be very easy to flip it also, just like this. So make sure you cook it well. It takes around almost 2 minutes on each side, so that will give you perfect cooking and coating and nice golden crisp crust. So make sure to remember this thing, it's really important. Another point that I wanted to share with you is that when you are making falafel, do not add too many falafels together. Make sure to give it chance to heat up properly, heat the oil properly, and let the heat reach all the pieces properly. So do not overload your pan with falafels. I feel 4 to 5 falafels are good enough. Do not add extra in it to just make the getting your work done faster. It's not going to cook them together perfectly. To get the correct cook on it, you need to make sure that each of them get proper heat and the heat is well balanced in all of them. So make sure you remember this small tip. It will really make sure your falafels turn out nice, golden and crispy. If you like my video, make sure to check other videos and like, comment and subscribe and stay connected. And it is ready, so you can have it with the mayonnaise, hummus, ketchup, whatever you like. And there are a lot of variations also with falafel. You can make falafel using beetroots, carrots. If you want that, I can make recipe for that also, so comment below. I also have two ideas how you can use your falafel. So one of them is this bowl. It's very simple. You can take some quinoa or some brown rice or something like this, whatever you prefer. You can have some oats, and you are going to add some vegetables of your choice. Add your falafel in it and top it up with some mayonnaise, and you're good to go. So it's a really easy to prepare meal, which you can also make it on advance and like have a meal prep done for it. So it's really fun and delicious, and it will like keep you full for a long time. And this is a classic one. You make your falafel wrap. You can use khubuz or roti and spread some mayonnaise, some ketchup if you like. Put your falafel, press it down, and then add your vegetables, whatever you like. Some pickled carrots, pickled cucumbers, pickled onions. I like the flavor of pickled vegetables, so that adds a really nice flavor to it. And that's it. It's pretty easy. You add it. If you want, you can add some cheese to it, but simple is also very delicious and healthy also. So this is also another easy way how you can use your falafel, and it's really amazing and delicious.